Hello and welcome back to Wha-Gwarn.com. It's just me, I'm Jones. Fly's got other projects he's working on for a while. Sorry, there's no week 5. I had, listen, for people out there who's giving birth to children, had quintuplets, triplets, and twins all on the same day, you know about man flu. I had man flu. When you know about listen, this is recorded from time. You fight beriberi, you got yellow fever, you got sleeping sickness, you got all them things, and you have man flu. You got to put man flu in its credit. I had man flu. All the man out there who had the flu, they don't know about the man flu. So respect, love. Week 6, we're going to start. Remember, there's no week 5, so don't go looking for week 5. There is no week 5. It's me and me toddy. So I'll start again with the same rank, with the same time. Don't feel no if you touch the story, don't feel no if I don't touch the story. It's just a few things I found to amuse us or confuse us. So we're going to look at in Wha-Gwarn.com and ask the question, boom, Wha-Gwarn. So we start off with the sun. And this is Monday, the 2nd of February. Broadmoor Beast. Freed, sex attacker, still a danger. A vicious sex fiend has been released from Broadmoor unit reserved for its most twisted inmates. Most twisted, not most haunted, not most wanted, most twisted. We're talking about man who do things which you wouldn't even dream of, you know what I'm saying? Freddy Krueger even vomit when he sees the stuff these people do. So what it's saying is a Mark Lund, 26, who as a teenager committed attacks on old age pensioners. What era? Easy. Was freed following treatment in the controversial, dangerous and serious personality disorder unit. So what they're saying is that my man attacked old age pensioners and does some wicked, wicked things. We're going to find out more about this boy. So we have married to women, but still yet free. This is the big inside paper. He crawls clubs, walked Mark Lund, roams free to grope girls in nightclubs despite fears he could repeat his sickening attacks which saw him wind up in Broadmoor. The sex fiend 26 was released from the unit reserved for the secure hospital's most twisted criminals. Most twisted, Now I'm chatting about the serious man in there. You can't just go in there with no little form telling them about you've done this and that. You got to go in there with repertoire. You got to have CV of sick things, and they let the boy out. And now they're saying he's not even being registered or not. Well, he's registered, but my man's free to walk. Lund is taking full advantage of his freedom by spending time boozing and inspecting women in nightclubs. So if you're a woman in a nightclub, watch out, watch out. Nasty boy they're both. And here's the boy's picture, yeah, for the nasty boy. This is the picture. Be careful out there. I tell you all the time, be careful out there, as I said before. Right, let's get through. Also, we had snow as well. The snow was terrible. I had to miss a few days of work, including us having man flu. I know already I had some well wishes, and I love and respect to all the people who sent me the well wishes. Thank you, Mum. No one else did. But we had some snow. We've got pictures here. Cause I told you last year the same thing, that when the snow comes, we will have no gritters. And we only had 2-3 days snow, and we had no gritter. And then man's trying to tell me on the news now, I'm not bossing joke, I'm telling you the truth. Man's trying to tell me he's working 365 days a year, 2 weeks after holidays, yeah? And all the bank holidays and all the rest of it. But they still got covering work. So let's just say 340 days of the year them man are working. So how come they took out enough salt for the place then? Because it only happened for 3 days. Them man are starved the week. And then we've got the councilman arguing about who owns the grit. Certain areas never had grit, they run out of grit. And certain areas had grit and won't give them man grit. So what they're saying is that if you live in a hilly area where you've got no snow and enough man's down in the valley and they ain't got much snow, he ain't going to give you his grit. You can go crash and dead. That's what the council's going on. It's us, our money, our sand, our grit. We want our roads done. Do all the roads. Fraud. And let's want to touch this one here. There's one here about this woman here who's army boyfriend. He's died. Terrible things going on to the family. Love and respect. I'm not into the war thing. I keep on telling you that all the time. I'm not into doing things there, but people dying is terrible things. There's a side byline here about a prayer for a nurse. Prayer of a nurse in Axtra. So what they're saying is that a nurse is facing the sack for offering to say a prayer for a patient. Christian Caroline Petre, 45, was suspended for breaching equality rules after the elderly woman complained. Why are you complaining? What it's saying is that the community nurse, Caroline, who made the gesture during a home visit to an old age pensioner, saying that, you know what, love, you're ill, I'll say a prayer for you, when I go to bed at night, God, please protect the person and take care of the person, hope they get well soon. That kind of thing. She'll get disciplined for. Now, I'm the kind of guy where I've just got over man flu. So what I'm going to say is this. If anyone said a prayer for me, big up, respect and love, and I'll say a prayer back, love upon you. Don't sack people. I don't care what religion you are. Yeah? As long as you're going to say a good prayer out of honesty and goodness out of your heart, that's a good thing. And that's the silliness that I'm going with. Not doing that right now. So just skip through. Once again, don't want to come with the crusade chat. We've got a little thing here about you can't call team crusaders. What it's trying to say is a country cricket team has scrapped its name after complaints from outraged Muslims and Jews. Well, why not? What's all this crusade thing? Why are you on this crusade thing for? Why? The crusades were when you went over there and massacred over in Jerusalem, all them countries there, you massacred, slaughtered, and murdered up these people. And now you want to come to the same name? You know, you got to look at, you know what you're doing. I've told you before, you know what you're doing. Because you're doing it well. Right. Skipping. We talk about crime all the time and how things are going wild and kids don't do this and kids don't do that. And I can only tell you so much, and you're big and you're grown and you have to do your own things. We've got here the Crown Prosecution Service. We're still inside the sun. We've got the Crown Prosecution Service here. And Andrew Nugent yesterday blasted prosecutors who refused to take action against shoplifters caught red-handed on CCTV. What this man is saying is that people are going in the shop to thief things, little thief in wine, and then thief constructive, they're thief like beer and all them stupid little things there. They've caught them on CCTV, blatantly putting these things away, not paying for them, leaving the shop. The man's phoned the police, expecting the police are going to do something. Police have seen the things, gone to arrest the man as they do their thing. Gone to the Crown Prosecution now, inside the judge house. You know them one where the man sit down and chat to you and give you a bird, and then and when you come out you got nothing else anyway. But the man has said there's not enough, the prosecution said there's not enough evidence. The fact that they've got you red-handed on tape with your face blatant, everything, taking it in your pocket, walking out, that's just telling people to go out and thief. Because if you get red-handed and you're not getting done for it, you can might as well thief for all. Bring your friends and get some shopping trolley and take it. And there's this one here, there's one here with Posh Spice and the two kids looking good. I'm not a Posh Spice man, but I like Beckham. Beckham keep on going. This one here, the top line. Gun cops haul rap idols off BA flight. What it's saying is hip-hop stars end up were hauled off a plane by armed cops after allegedly threatening another passengers. What it's saying is that they've been threatening man on a plane all the way there, kicking off. Listen people, end up. Yeah? I quite like some of your music. But the thing is, there's no news for us to carry them things through. It's good that you're there and you're showing other kids we can make it in music, but show them the violent side outside. Listen, you're making money now, you're a businessman. You're business people. You don't want to go to prison and leave your money with some stupid accountant to go one off. Look after your things, look after yourself. End up bigger. Yes! And you know what I always said is not what you do, it's how you do it. Here we are. Swim star, Phelps, bong was wrong. The bong don't get no rider. You should have passed that on the left hand side along the Dutchie, and when man gave it to you, if you got such a bad thing now you get catch. The thing is, I don't know what he's calling wrong. Is he saying it's wrong for him to lick the bong? Because I don't know if he was licking the bong or if he was smoking tobacco. I don't know what he was doing, but if you're smoking tobacco, you're wasting time. If you're licking the bong, don't have your picture taken licking bong. Don't be doing that. That is bait. You going for Olympics, you got how many Olympic gold and you licking bong? Easy done. But the thing is, Olympic legend Mark Phelps yesterday admitted he showed bad judgment after he was snapped puffing on a bong usually used for cannabis smokers. So he's saying he's used bad judgment getting snapped. He's not saying he's used bad judgment using the bong, he's saying he got snapped. But what I'm saying to you is this. Which side are we looking at? Are we looking at the side where my man has all these gold medals and he's still licking the bong? Or are we looking at the side like saying, well, what has that bong done for him to win the gold medals? I don't know. But what I'm saying is this, don't take a picture like that. Mark, big yourself up. What you do in your private life is up to you. You ain't hurting no one. That's what I'm saying. You ain't hurting no one, but don't get the picture taken. Don't be doing that, fella. That's enough from what I have in this paper. So I'm just going to flash through into the Daily Express and see what the Daily Express, that was the Sun. For the Daily Express, I said. On your bike Monday. This is about the Mandelsel route. What it is? Mandelsel, Fury. Yesterday, after telling British workers to go find jobs in Europe instead of complaining about workers over here. What my man's saying is this, yeah? In my terms, we I work it out. I don't know what he's saying to them because I wasn't there when he said it. I'm going to tell you that clean. But what I'm saying is when I'm hearing this is this. My man's saying, listen, there's foreign workers coming over here because the pound's strong, or was strong, or still a bit stronger than the other currencies. Instead of you people running your mouth, yeah, and talking about these people coming over here, taking your jobs, getting less paid because it works out more in their money, shut up and go to their countries and go work and then we'll find out what you're saying. Don't work like that, Manderson. You in the House of Lord, you've been dashed out them places how many times already? Dashed out of Parliament how many times? You look at fraud self. Well, you go find yourself a proper job. You know what? You Stop thinking that you're above us. You work for us, yeah? Remember your place in society. That's what I'm telling you. Remember your place. All your MP, remember your place. You think that we seem to work for you? We don't work for you. You work for us. We pay you a wage. Without us, you ain't got nothing. Every year we're going to give you, every month, every wage packet we get, we're supposed to give you 22%, 30%, 40%, 50%. We're asking for one thing and you come with your stink sour mouth. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. I tell you this, and being in Parliament is going to be bad for your health. Oh. Man, listen, fraud. Here he is, revolts over foreign workers. I ain't got nothing against foreign workers because my people were foreign when they came over here, heard it? Even though we've been here for how many thousands of years, black people have been coming over here. And if you look back in the Victorian days, black people were here. And you look back in the Shakespeare days when he wrote Othello, black people were here. Othello! Black people were here. But yet they don't give us no credit. So when you talk about foreign workers, I don't know who you're talking about. Because you could put my parents in there as well. Because my mum was born in Jamaica and she just over here. You know what I'm saying? So watch out what you say about foreign workers, because in the day I'm telling you this now. Britain seems to have an opinion of we only want foreign workers when we want them. If we want to boost our economy, we'll bring foreign workers in. But when the economy starts to go down, get them out, get them out, get them out. It doesn't work like that. People bring the kids here. People set up lives here. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You open the floodgates. You let loads of people in. You register the Asians and all the rest of them, man, the Caribbean people, the African people that have visas, when it comes to your own European cousins, brothers, well, your brothers and sisters, my cousins, when it comes to them, you just open the gates and now you complain about how many you got. These people are looking for a British pound because they want to do things abroad, and if you're going to tell these people it's good for everyone to work around Europe, well, it's good for everyone in Europe to come to England and good for England to come to Europe. But don't tell English people to go to Europe and then go work when there's no work out there and there's no work in their own country, because not everyone can do that. Alright, don't talk to your Mandy. Fraud. And here we are again. We're in the Daily Express. Still are on the Daily Express. Here we are. Fifth Labour peer in Lord's sleaze scandal. Let me chat about this boy here. This boy is a police boy. Ex-police boy. And he might go on with him rank self. Watch him. Another Labour peer was sucked into the growing scandal of sleaze among peers yesterday. Former policeman, Babylon boy, Lord Mackenzie of Framing Wellington, was said to have been paid £616,000 by a firm owned by a Russian businessman. Yeah, so what they said is that man was being paid £616,000. Well, let me go put £616,000 in my account and see what the policeman and the government said to me. They'll come and lock me up because the boy's a fraud police boy, ex-police boy. And I'll come with this. His entry into the Register of Lords interest states that he must is a consultant to Inter TV. But according to one report yesterday, the company's accounts confirmed that he's actually a director. So what he's trying to say is that he's supposed to register himself as a director of another company in case he starts giving them companies fringe benefits or starts to chat to them too much or starts to do certain things for them. Why? You know how it go already. Policemen have mortgage and kids to feed. We all do. So what these people have said is, when you start to become a director of a company, you've got to tell us in case you start doing things for this company, we want to know. My boy hasn't told them. Once again, he's broken the things. So what we're saying now, meanwhile, Justice Secretary Jack Straw has said members convicted of serious offence. That's not serious offence. You've got £616,000 and you won't declare where it come from, and you're a director, and you've been a director for time, and you ain't said nothing about it. Yep, so what we're saying now is the Labour peers already faces possible investigation over alleged offering to amend laws. Then man, what they're saying is that there's peers out there, 4 Labour peers, already face possible investigations over allegedly offering to amend laws. What they're trying to say is the law says that they've got to, if they've got £100,000 from some business, if I run my business and I say to them, here's £100,000, mention my things, they've got to declare it and tell man where the money come from. There's 4 Labour MPs trying to block it so we don't find out what the man are doing. You dirty, nasty thief. You stink. You're rotten. You know what? I'm telling you this. There has to be a mental revolution to say to people, what are we actually doing? These people are working for us and then they're thieving our money. We're not doing nothing about it. We need to sort them out. Get them out of the job. Kick them out. Disgrace them. Embarrass them. Don't let them come back and dosh them in prison. Let the prison boy them deal with them. This is another one. We've got the nurse faces a sack for offering a prayer. We've got more pictures of the snow, Arctic blizzards. You know already. All those who were here.